you have to remember, especially in this section right here, excuse me, in here, that if you're multiplying the same bases, you're adding the exponents, okay? So a lot of this becomes a little bit of review from what you kind of have been doing. So if I go to multiply this right here, 6y to the third times 3y to the fifth, well, this is something that you guys have already done. How do I do this? Does anybody know? Okay, so the way what I want to hear somebody say, you don't say it just like this, but we need to group the numbers together, and then we need to group the y's together. All right, this makes it a little bit easier for me to work with, because then I can see that here I have 6 times 3 is 18. Y to the third times y to the fifth is just y to the eighth, and that's my answer. All right, you do B. Hang on. Okay, so I'm grouping my numbers, grouping my m's, grouping my n's. So I have 27. What is m times m squared? M to the third. Because you have to remember that if I don't have an exponent up here, we assume that it's 1. Okay? And then so n times n squared is what? N to the third. All right, good. All right, you do this one. All right, we're grouping the numbers. So I have 1/4 and negative 12. We have s squared times s times s. We have t squared times t squared. Well, 1/4 times negative 12 is negative 3. What's s squared times s times s? S to the fourth. And t squared times t squared? T to the fifth. And that's it. Okay, it's not bad. But we clearly have to make it a little bit more difficult. Okay? Well, let's see. Go ahead. Solve it. Now we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. Because now you have to distribute it. Okay? So now we're saying, all right, this 3ab gets multiplied to the 5a squared, and it gets multiplied to the b. So we have 3ab times 5a squared plus 3ab times b. Now, as you get better at this, you naturally get faster at it, right, EJ? So, EJ, what is 3 times 5? 15. EJ, what is a times a squared? A to the third. And then all we have is this b by itself. 3a b times b is b squared. Okay? So we're just distributing it. Good. That's it. Unless you have like terms, which you don't have like terms, that's it. Well, because this is an a to the third, this is an a, this is a b, this is a b squared. Now, if I had 15a to the third b plus 3a to the third b, well, then I would have 18a to the third b.
Would it be b to the second?
No, because again, think about it for a second. Remember what you've done before. If I say to you 3x's plus 5x's is what? 8x's. We don't say 8x squared. So the same thing happens here. If I said to you 3x squared plus 5x squared, that's 8x squared. Okay? This is just an identifier. This is just something that we don't have to do anything with this when we're adding or subtracting. We're just combining like terms. So this stays the same. It just kind of tells us what we're able to combine together. The only thing that we're changing is the number in front, the coefficients. Got it?
And both of the variables have to be
Correct. Or the combination of them, however it is. Right? This is not just one variable, it's two, but yes. All right. So, let's go for some easy stuff. You guys do these four. When you multiply, when you distribute this, okay, we have 3a times 4a plus 3a times 1. Well, 3 times 4 is 12. A times a is a squared. And 3a times 1 is just 3a. You cannot combine these because this is an a squared and this is an a, so this is your final answer. Here we have 8p times 8p gives me 64p squared. 8p times 6 gives me 48p. 3m times 2m is 6m squared. 3m times 5 is 15m, or negative 15m. Okay?